And here we are again. So on the last episode, if you will, we managed to get to this crystal sage and defeat it. We have gone ahead and cashed in our souls. There is nothing more we can do for now except to proceed on. So let's warp back to the crystal sage and go from there. Alright. We can ignore the crystal lizards. Don't fall down the hole. Just push on. I'll go ahead and take out this guy. I was thinking he would Estus chug. Maybe he doesn't have any. If he did, he sure didn't try to use it. Oh well. Very dirty kill, but kill all the same. Sorry, guy. Yeah, it's R1 spam, but it's just a nice, easy way to take care of your AI. So we'll pick up this shield here and drop down. Chug. Gonna sprint on through, no real reason to stay. Keep going. Recharge a little for this guy. Kind of surprised the teleporting dogs aren't here. Alright. Only down one Estus, so go ahead and press on. Not that big of a deal. Ooh. Plop, 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 plop. And plop, 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 plop. Aw, you didn't die. I thought you were dead. There we go. Let's go see if we can find some of that loot in here. Here's one. Store a great sword. Ow. Sorry guys, got kind of in the way. Work my way around. So we got 2 great swords. Now we can press on. Here we're going to need to go down. Starting to have some dips in performance. So I run. Now, aiming for this statue. Oh, I didn't quite get what I wanted, but well, I got something. Now I need to be higher in health. Because he's going to follow me to the ends of the earth. And one more. Whoop. Press ahead here. Hit the door. Don't need these dual charms up ahead. Need some stamina. Cut through the table. Go here. He's probably coming down on top of my head. Get that shortcut. There's no need to rest at it this time, but I do need to get to full, and I do mean full health. But at 3 flasks we should be fine. Well, 3 flasks in embered. Go to a low point, drop, heal, 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 heal. keep pressing here because there's that guy over on the other side. There's his caravan. The giant is chasing me. Here we can come down here. Ooh. I'll open the door, might as well. But we are not going to, for now, advance up into the rafters. Actually, I might as well go ahead and level up. I don't think... Yeah, we can get one. We don't have enough for two. But that should be okay. Because one is all we need to do the stamina.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Oh, didn't realize I had one. Oh, that's right, we got one from there. I have a shard too, so yes, let's capitalize on that now.
That is what. Pretty.
Okay. With an unupgraded weapon run, you definitely, and this is more me talking to myself, I'm not going to be able to do my preferred path for how I like Deacons of the Deep. I like to burn through all the enemies. That way, whenever it switches, respawns, or whatever, I don't have to dodge nearly as many fireballs.
Merciful Godhead.
But in this case, with a far shorter range weapon, it doesn't quite work like that. I wonder if Kirk is going to invade. You going to invade, Kirk? You know, right here. Oh, got the giant's hand. That's not where I wanted to be. Well, Kirk didn't show up. That's fine by me. Gonna wrap around. Pick up an ember. I'll sprint through and make my presence known. Why? I don't know. Just didn't feel like going around, really. So, here we go. Deacons of the Deep. Come on, don't heal. Come on. Just take all the hits. Alright. Go ahead and pick up his armor, because his armor is pretty resistant. Specifically his skirt I used on my last take of Soul of Cinder, because it actually was one of the best fire resistant things I had, because I realized I skipped a bunch of things. So we're going to head back to Firelink. I know we were just there, but now we got a bunch of souls, get a bunch of level ups, and Henri should be there so that we can advance her quest.
Oh, we still all depends. All depends.
And Horace says as much as usual. Best 2 lines ever. So we will pop the Deacons of the Deep Soul.
Welcome. Very then hate.
Okay. So that HP threshold is fine by me. That stamina threshold is also acceptable. So now we get to see what our dexterity levels are going to do for us. So we could get 4 level ups. And if we did so, we gain literally a single point. If we do strength instead, we actually gain 2 points. Not that I plan on doing that, but there was that one comment about strength going to 11 so that we could use a shield that was 100% block. So I don't know if I want to pursue that. There also was a comment about, possibly doing luck so that way the bleed will happen more often. The downside to this approach is I'm going to have to pump a lot of points into luck. I think somewhere in the neighborhood of like 70. And technically, I'm not doing anything for my weapon. Dexterity does more than just this, bandit's knife. So, while the bandit's knife may see no difference, I'm probably going to stick with dexterity for now, get it more towards that 40 range, and then go from there. I could also do vitality, gain 4 points here, gain 3 defense points, that's always good. But more importantly, when it comes time to switch to the bigger weapons, I should have the vitality to actually start increasing my damage higher and higher. Additionally, I think I should be able to start using Flynn's Ring here more soon, which I think I still have equipped. I need to check on that. And I realize I'm doing a lot of talking here. I'm also trying to reason myself through because I truly don't know. I don't know if I want to go with vitality or dexterity at the beginning. So I have played through and beaten the entire game with the knife. And the first time that the knife's damage is going to hurt me is Dragon Slayer armor. And he's several bosses away. So I think I want to start with vitality, just to go ahead and get a little lighter on my feet, and I will gain down the road some additional bonuses. So let's do that for now.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Now let's take a look. So I'm sitting at under 50%. I do have the Flynn's ring equipped, but we need to drive that even lower for Flynn's ring to matter. I do have pretty heavy armor equipped. If I drop all my armor, I gain, 12 points? Something like that. I go back to the Thief's set. Thief... I guess it's Deserter armor. Maybe it is. And we didn't have gloves, did we? Did we? Yeah, we must not have had gloves, and it must have been the Deserter set, because that looks about right. Oop, wrong menu. So yeah, we're sitting at 38.5, and that only gives us 4 points. It's 4 points we wouldn't have otherwise. But if we can drive down that 38, we will at least increase our damage. There are a lot of things we cannot take advantage of yet. So need to bear that in mind. But for now, I am comfortable with the knife being able to get the job done. So we will head back to Crucifixion Woods. Hello, my love. I have it on mute, but I'm not having proof that it's actually muted. So I'm trying this as a theory. It's at 23 minutes in the recording. Okay. So I'm going to push in here. Come along this side. Oh, I need to go over there. I thought there was a branching path there, but there's not. It's alright, Mr. Giant Crab, I'm not messing with you. You can go back to doing your thing. Get some souls. I haven't tried luring this guy, so I'm going to try that now. So I'm curious if I can get just one of the two. I was gonna say, eventually your guard will break. Oh, I don't think so. Alright, so yes, you can lure just one at a time. Wonderful. Ooh. Not sure what that was. Should be proccing and bleed here in a second. Goodbye. frames are definitely taking a dip in this area. And over here, get our shard. Ow. Skip the Titanite shard because we can't use them on this character. Ow. Okay, I wasn't going to, but now I am. Just because y'all are being like that. One more. Come on. Okay. We can do this a slow way too. Well, at least I earned a poison for the effort. We'll skip this cutscene. Come over here. Drop off this ledge. Heal up. Get through all the thick sludge. I forget what item is over here. The other side is the great sword. What are you? Oh, purple moss clump.
These are sneak peek.
There we go. Nice. I like it.
Actually, if you're spreading, it goes right here. The sun makes their eyes go away. I'm hoping she actually will win this time.
Yeah, she can Photoshop it too, though. Okay. So I don't know if the goat man that'll jump us right here. Oh, there he is. Gotta leave him alone. Ow. We'll just get that. Skip it. Because we just want to get across this little bridge. Read that. Light that. Oh, they're going to let us rest at it too. Very nice of them. So I will advance down here. Let them go crazy for a second. Get to the ladder. Okay. I am going to rest at the wolf bonfire. Don't need to get the ashes up top or the crystal lizard. Cannot use either, but I can use these two. I've got 2 of these. So is that sufficient? It'll be 7,700. Nope, I still need 2,200 more. So I'm going to go ahead 9 Estus plus 2 should be sufficient. We will advance our way now to the Stray Demon. That's not good. No, let me go, let me go. Oh, I got thrown off. Which is cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. So, lesson learned. If you stay in front of him, he will grab you and he will throw you off the building. Now I really have to question where my souls went in all this. Because he totally threw me who knows where. I don't see any... Oh, there's the green. See if he'll let me pick him up. He let me pick him up. That's rather sporting of him. I don't know where he's going. Ow. Ow. Could you not? That's my bad. Nope, that was my bad. Did a lot of that. Up and down. Get behind him. Oof. Up, get out of the way of that grab. Heal up. Oh. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm stuck in front of you. I say that's when he just grabbed. It didn't happen to go. And he throws you off the world. Okay, so there's at least warning and a predictable behavior on that. Don't get stuck on his leg. Alright. Not gonna worry about the souls. Ow. Nope, did it again. Ugh. It's just super easy to do that. So I guess the answer is don't ever be in front of him. Well, since I'm here, pick up the souls. Oof. And there we go. So over there's going to be a few Titanite pieces. I think there's a few souls. But by and large, I don't think it's something that we need. It's probably a miracle. Oh, okay. That's right, I'm a moron. There's an elevator. I probably should use it instead of plummeting several hundred yards to my death. That would sound like a better idea. Let's see, do I have that gesture yet? No, I don't. So fantastic. Well, now that we have our souls back after, plummeting to our deaths, I'm going to go ahead, after slaying him, back to Firelink Shrine. I'm sorry, baby. You know what's good for you, you need it though. Okay, so let's cash in those souls we picked up.
Welcome. Very then.
So we can pick up an extra 3 points of vitality. And as you can see, it's not actually showing our right weapon 1 adjustments. I'll cancel level up. because it thinks it's 98. Our actual stats over here, though, say 101, and that is courtesy of the Flynn's ring. So that is the one thing that the
Welcome us. Very
level up screen is not going to be taking into account, is if you increase your vitality, which lowers or increases your total equip load, thus lowering your overall percentage. It is not going to recalculate for attack power, because my guess is the developer said either that shouldn't be, it's not really increasing a stat, it's a bonus effect. I'm guessing at their logic, but that sounds sound to me, because if you told the player here your stats went up and they unequip the ring, or change out an armor piece or anything that would modify the equip load, technically, that feels wrong. It feels like, something about that. The stat adjustments here appear to be actual adjustments regardless of your equipment.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So we are now still at 101, but our overall percentage has dipped greatly. We don't have any rings. And yes, I know I just consumed the stray demon, which if I hadn't and we used soul transposition, we could have gotten the Havel's ring, which would lower it, I think, by 13%. So that is definitely one of those. While we're not doing soul transposition because of the rules of this run, it definitely is one of those I wish we could. But it is what it is. So, we are back into the swamp, and we will extinguish the third of the fires. I think this is a Titanite shard. Yep. These are also Titanite shards, I believe. Oof. So we'll go ahead and extinguish that. We might die with that dude right behind us. But that'll be okay. love my bed. Okay. Now, we don't have really enough souls on us to do anything. We're 8,000 short of our next level up. So, we are far from being able to cash out and bank it before the next boss, because, well, the next boss is right here. Okay. We have 14 embers. So before I go up the stairs, I'm going to go ahead and pop one ember. Also, we're going to go ahead and take these off, put these on. I'll eat some greens before I enter. Skip this. Save on time. Lock on. Don't ever. Okay. Heal up. Second one should be here by now. There he is. Ow. Third one should be here soon. Hopefully soon. The second one's a lot more on point today than normal. There you go, there's 3. 2 is distracted with me, that's fine. Backstab. Ooh. Ow. Could you not? Yes. Okay, third one is back. Surprise backstab. Third one got a good hit in. Nice. Got a backstab opportunity there, but must not have been on correct position. I don't know, I feel like the third one never actually kills the second one. But then again, you get the third one almost infinitely, so... Okay, I burned through way too many Estus on this run. And my position is not good. Okay. Get the backstab. Okay. A lot of things I should have been dodging and I wasn't. So let's just sprint our way back to the boss fight. You know, take some damage along the way that I probably shouldn't. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll take the backstab of it there. Weehaw! Play it safe, back off for a minute. Third one's up. Backstab. Cheap shot. Ooh. Apparently 3 didn't make it. Three's back. Ooh, that's who's trying to kill me. Backstab. Okay. Third one's up. I will do that. Thank you for not paying attention. Trade blow. Okay, don't move. Heal up. Get that going. Let's get them done. That's not how you get them done. Ouch. I am missing many opportunities. Nope, there's that stun lock again. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to try switching out to the Fallen Knight set. Get a little bit more defense and fire resistance. I don't actually have any other weapons I can swap out to. Because I haven't, like with Uchigatana, I haven't leveled up dexterity for it to matter. Is that the only stat I lack on that, actually? No, I also lack strength. Ironically, 11. So now I know I definitely need to get my strength to 11, because I'll get 100% block shield, and I can use the Uchigatana. So definitely a lot heavier in this armor. Missed a perfectly good backstab opportunity there. Not sure what that was. There we go. Ow. Third one's up. Second one still wants my blood. Nope, that was a waste. I'm going to take the risk now of not healing. Ugh, look, now I have to. Just once. Should have just trusted. Oh, that's the second missed one. Nope. I'm doing no damage to this guy. What was that? What was that? There, get the backstab. Nope. Not looking good. Oh. If it had gotten off that ember instead of the stagger, I would have been fine. So I'll go ahead and ember up and put them on my hotkey. That way, in case I need to use that strategy in the future, I can use it a little bit more reliably. Ugh. This is pointless damage. Kinda like that. But not a bad opener. So far, at least. Nope. Get away from him. Ugh. Come on. That was poor. Dude, he closed that distance really fast. Gracious. Would you not? Okay. And opener, nope. Ugh, that was pathetic. There we go. Perfect. Small pigeons. Roll catch. Goodness. Guy's just shredding me. Ended up staying a lot further away than normal, but still. Interesting. Extra 2 Estus in the middle of a boss fight. roof. Let's make it count. Nope. 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 There. So, I'm going to give a shout out to however that happened. I have never seen Estus flasks get recharged in the middle of a boss fight. But those 2 Estus flasks were the critical flasks that were needed. Because, man, I was doing poorly. Excessive amounts of damage that should not have been taken. Okay. Well, before we begin, Karthus, let's go ahead, head back to Firelink Shrine. I'm not sure how those Estus flasks regenerated in the midst of the boss room. Maybe similar to a mechanic with how they regenerate sometimes in the world. But I will definitely be grateful. Just surprised because it's the first time I've seen it.
Welcome home. Speak very well. Then take note.
Okay. So we can gain another 3 levels of vitality. Or we can get our strength to 11 like we had discussed. And start also increasing our dexterity. I'm going to go that route.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Because then I can trade out this shield for this shield. So a little heavier. And I'm not yet able. I need 2 more level ups of dexterity to use the Uchigatana. I need 1 more strength level to use the Irithyll straight sword. That's a fun one. I don't think I have anything. There we go. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and drop that too. Just wield a knife. Because at least for now, Alright. Bye-bye. Pyromancy tone. Glowing eye skeleton. This guy, I'll put that back on. Just so I can get the backstab in. Oh, nope. Lead is gonna pop soon. Thankfully, it's also going down pretty quick. Ow. Unless he does that. Hey. There we go. There's another fun upgrade I wish I could apply. I would love to put that sharp gem on the knife. And here we go. No, you're not allowed to run away. Dude, seriously. Okay. I'm just gonna run past most of the skeletons here. here. I'm gonna just ignore him this time. I don't need to worry about these. Or him. Also don't need to worry about these skeletons. Just yet. But I did want to get that shortcut open. Go ahead and cross the bridge. Head on down. We're going to avoid this guy. No reason really. Except for maybe the souls. Don't need to fight the skeletons. I'll reset the world. Pick up these items over here. Okay. And in keeping with Henri's questline, we now need to deal with Horus. So I'll go ahead and put some armor back on since this is going to be a fight. Oh. And there you have it. The R1 Spammer's Guide to Victory. So we're going to go ahead and press our advantage a little. I'm also going to run to the side here and take a giant arrow to the face. Here we go. So we're going to go over here. I think it's right here. Yep. And now we wait. Go. I don't think this is anything I need, but I'll check. Yeah. So we'll head back to Firelink Shrine before we press in. This is the part of the run that if I'm not careful, it frequently will get me killed. So I have 2 undead bone shards. Let's go ahead and burn those. Perfect. Got about another 100.
Very authentic.
And I need almost 2,000.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And I should be able to use the Uchigatana in 1 more level up. So that'll be nice. It's not my favorite weapon. Matter of fact, it's from what little bit I've used it, it's actually pretty far from it. But it does have a much higher physical damage stat and could be used against like the Dragon Slayer armor to better success than the Bandit Knife. And that's a very unknown could. I've never actually tried it personally. Okay. So here's hoping that we do not die. So about 800 more. This is the part where I've got to be careful. That wasn't the right path. Okay, but that's all I really need from here. I mean, I could go get a better bow, I could go get a couple of rings, I could fight a bunch of people, get some souls. But when it comes down to it, that's literally all I needed from there. So I'm going to go back to Catacombs of Karthus. And we're going to try and see if we can get a couple more of those souls. So I can get... I still think I need 800. Okay, just under 800. That should be one of these skeleton guys. Unless this is... No, it's not. $352. So I will need to kill both of them. Okay. So now's the time for those two fading souls to shine and give me that 100. One of the few times you can say, yeah, those fading souls actually just put me over.
Welcome, husband. Very authentic.
So we'll go ahead and level dexterity that one more time.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And now we should have access to the Uchi Katana. It'll give us, a minor bump in power from 101 to 131. About a 30% increase. But most of these are now going to be strength oriented. So the Sellsword Twin Blades are dex, and I've unlocked access to them now too. I've never actually used them. It'd be interesting. This one requires 7 more level ups to actually use. And this one's just 1 more level up. So we're currently using double D scaling. So it's not like we're, starting off with anything stellar. But as we continue to level up our dexterity, some of these will actually open up a bit more. And to, the realm of possibility. I picked this up just because while it's not a lot, it's 4 points in each of those categories. The Flamestone Plate ring is also on my list of rings to get, which I didn't get. But that way we can add about 14 points of fire resistance when we take on the Solar Cinder. We'll press over here, get that ember we forgot to pick up, start to cross the bridge. Sorig picked a weird time to invade. Oh, and you're invading in a fantastic spot too. Oops. I know, Sorig, but you're the one who chose to invade right here. Come on. Anyway, so back to what we were doing. Got a little distracted by an invader. Alright, skeleton army. I need to step up my speed. Blah 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 blah. This is one of those simple pleasure parts of the game where it's, you know, you could sit there and you could fight the entire skeleton army yourself, and they're not terribly difficult to kill. Or you could just watch them get steamrolled. Oh, we missed one. Okay. Well, now that the skeleton army is out of the way, we can go safely talk to Henri. As opposed to my first playthrough, where I tried to talk to Henri without realizing a skeleton army was right around me. They all rushed us and we all died. It was great.
Ah, have you seen? Goodness me, to think what I've this before. I've admitted.
Alright. Good luck finding Horus down in the lake. Okay. So, taking a bit of a risk here. You know, we do have about a level up's worth, albeit I don't technically have the last 1,000 almost. So let's do it. Need to go to this side first. Start attacking. Then I need to go over here. Get this side. Come on. Give me that armor. Oof. Early. Oh, you don't need to submit all that mess. Come on. That's fine, just get to the bracelet. That's fine too, just get to the silly bracelet. Come on, break. This might not be good. There. Come on, break, 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 break. Break. There we go. No way. Wonder what it's gonna do for that. Well, I guess I'm just, not gonna get Wolnir's kill souls. That's funny. Can I fast travel there? Nope, I have to actually on foot. Well, alrighty then. Probably should have Estus chugged, but I thought I could get out of it. But that's okay. Progress was made, and that's what's important. We just definitely had a weird moment at the end there, too. But not that big of a deal. Um, 37,000 souls. It looks like it did give it to me. It's just I had to go pick it up. Because I only had like 13. Yeah, I only had 13. Well, cool. It's definitely a blessing. So we'll go ahead and pop Wolnir's soul.
Welcome.
And we'll get that dexterity up. 3 more. No. Yes. 2 more. And we'll do strength 1 level.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Because we need strength at 12 in order to use the Irithyll straight sword. Are we going to use it right away? No. But even with our current stats, it's really worthwhile. And the frostbite mechanic is akin to the bleed mechanic. So at least then this is like a nice cross that helps overcome even that with the broadsword. So definitely worthwhile. Falchion we had just picked up. Falchion is nice and powerful. We can definitely up that scaling for sure. Because that's a really healthy physical. Well, sorry, the bonus. We can't up the scaling. Scaling requires purchase. We got the Karthus Curved Sword, which has a decent beginning damage as well, and bleed. So that is extremely worthwhile. But we need another, 3 levels of strength? So that's interesting. But we definitely can pursue it. So, yeah. I've never done a scythe run, or I've never even used the scythe, so no, I've never done a full run. So, go ahead and put on the speckled stoneplate ring, just because I really don't have a 4th ring, and I might as well take advantage of some stats. I do have an undead bone shard. So let's go back to Irithyll. And we will clear Irithyll and prep the way for the Sullivan fight. But we will probably end this episode take when we have cleared our way through Irithyll, just before the Sullivan fight. So about right here, there we go. Ow. Goodness. I took a lot more damage there than I normally take. Well, alrighty then. Go ahead and pop one of these. Get that bonus health. Fallen. Still under 60%. Just take those off just cause. Okay. So I got a higher damage absorption. Pick up my souls because, well, they're on the ground. And whoop. There you go, that's a lot more like it. I'm going to go ahead and cross the bridge. Anything else over here? Don't think so. There's something up top. And I'll grab that before we come back. Let's go back over there. Reload Irithyll. See if we can advance Cirrus's quest line. Because like I said, I don't really have a use for my 4th rank slot. That's not entirely true. And I don't see her summon sign. Which makes me wonder if I'm missing something. Like maybe you're not, if you cross over it's done. Maybe that's why I didn't see it last run. Because I had crossed over already. Be very interested to know that. Well, either way, I'm going to go to Firelink Shrine first. And aha, it is because I haven't given the Dreamcatcher's ashes. Didn't realize that was actually tied to a quest line. Interesting. A shout out and a thank you to the wiki. Okay. So I'm at 17,000, that's one level up. I don't think those other two are going to be worth enough to do it twice. So I'll capitalize on one more dexterity level up.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And bear with me, but I really want to get... Well, does it matter? Do I care? Do I want Sirius's quest line? I mean, here I get the very valuable no fall damage Silver Cat ring. Everything else after that is really inconsequential. She helps with the Twin Princes fight, but I prefer to do that one solo just because of the timing. But even that isn't, I prefer. I mean, I've technically never taken her. I've only taken the sorcerer guy. I don't know. For sake of time, we'll just go ahead and skip it. Well, let me confirm one last thing, actually, because you would be invaded by Crichton the Wanderer, and he has the Dragon Slayer's Axe, which is a D and E scaling axe. So it really won't help us on this run. Okay, that's all I needed to confirm. I mean, if it had at least given us some advantage, then I would have considered it. Alright. Got the one from above. Need to get out of there. Stamina regen. Keep running. Go until you burn. There. And it was good enough. Perfect. So here's Henri.
Oh, I thought you might like that for them. Opening.
Alrighty. We'll drop this guy here. Oh, thought that was a backstab animation. It wasn't. Homeward Bone and Undead Bone Shard. tell you. Aww. Greens? Greens. So as is our normal tradition, I will advance it to the end here and light the distant manor bonfire before we continue. I think this is some more greens. That way, once we've slain Aldrich, we can teleport here and save a little bit of time. Which will hopefully happen in the next episode. Alright, here we go. Run past all the spider ladies. I'll need to drop this knight. Sweet, he's gonna go for 3. Aw. Ouch. Two. Ouch. Need to heal. There we go. Oh. Ooh, divine blessing. Yeah, the last time on the original take of the no shopping run, that was actually the first time I had used Smau's Great Hammer. So that was quite the fun weapon to try and for the first time. It's like, okay, we've got, you know, a lot of strength invested now. Let's try this thing I've never done. So I had fun walking around smacking people with a huge hammer. Come on, dog. Need the dog to die. Because I need to get this one next. Okay. Just gonna soldier through the pain. There's definitely more effective approaches to that, but we are actually, okay, I did not go around the corner. We are actually almost at the end of prepping Irithyll. So that it'll just be a quick boss run on the next episode to start off. And I may, well, don't want to go inside, just go this way. I may try Sullivan just one time on this episode, just in case, you know. I'd love to be able to say I ended the episode with him dead. But we'll see where it takes us. I'm stuck in a loop of some kind. Nope. Nope. We're just gonna go ahead and get on with it then. There's no point for the two of them. I'll just open the door that I need open. Ouch. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I lose my Embered status, but that's okay. And I'm gonna need to fast travel as soon as we spawn. Because I don't need to be here. I need to be here. So let's go get our souls. Let's then go level up, cash in our rewards. And we will give it one good attempt at slaying Pontiff Sullivan. Oops. timing on that has not been good tonight. There we go, that's better. Okay, so we will now go back to Firelink Shrine, level up, and we will have one attempt at Pontiff Sullivan for this episode. Very nice.
Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then take. Farewell, Ashen One.
Bone shard. Let's go ahead and definitely burn that. Okay. So we got 10,000 souls on our character. Be a real shame to lose them, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead. Give my hands a quick rest. Wipe a little bit of sweat off of them to get good grip. Because Sullivan is coming. Interesting. Never seen you open with that. You always do your big jump attack. That could have been avoided. That could have too. I'm gonna be dead. Yeah. No. No, that definitely was not in my favor. Well, like we said, I'm just going to give that one attempt just to see how it came out. So when we come back, we will be starting right where we left off and picking up the fight with Pontiff Sullivan. This time we'll be seeking our revenge, as it were. So, until next time, oh, wrong button. Until next time, have fun.